Hello, good morning students. Today I am going to tell you about the algebraic of two functions. Related these two questions are there. These two questions I am going to solve it, how to add, subtract, multiply and divide. Function f of x is given x square, function g of x is given 2x plus 1. We have to calculate f plus g, f minus g, f into g and f upon g. The first one is f plus g. F plus g can be written as f plus g into x variable, which will be equal to f of x plus g of x. करेक्ट. अब f of x की वैल्यू हमारे पास क्या है, x स्क्वायर, और g of x की वैल्यू क्या है, 2x plus 1. तो ये हमारा फॉर्मूला भी बन गया है, x plus 1 the whole square. You can leave it up to here or you can write down x plus 1 the whole square. This is our first answer. Second one, f minus g. F minus g into x, it becomes f of x minus g of x. In the same way, f of x is given x square minus 2x plus 1. Use bracket. Now open the bracket, sign will change. So that is the value for f minus g. Now comes for the third one. F into g can be written as f into g x, which can be the product of these two functions, f of x into g of x. So f of x is given to us x square and this is given 2x plus 1. Multiply 2x cube plus x square for all x belonging to the real numbers. Fourth, f divided by g x equals to f of x upon g of x, which is equals to x square upon 2x plus 1, where x should not be equals to minus 1 by 2. अगर x की वैल्यू माइनस 1 बाई 2 हो जाएगी तो ये फंक्शन नॉट डिफाइंड हो जाएगा. यहाँ 2x प्लस 1 इक्वल टू 0 अगर करते हैं और उसको सॉल्व करते हैं डिनोमिनेटर को, वी विल गेट x इक्वल्स टू माइनस 1 बाई 2. सो फॉर x इक्वल्स टू माइनस 1 बाई 2 द फंक्शन इज नॉट डिफाइंड. दैट इज द इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट यू हैव टू राइट डाउन व्हाइल सॉल्विंग द डिवीजन ऑफ टू फंक्शंस और कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ टू फंक्शंस. लेट्स मूव टू द सेकंड क्वेश्चन ऑफ द सेम टाइप. First one, function f of x is given root x and function g of x is given x. So f plus g will be equals to f plus g into x equals to f of x plus g of x, which becomes root x plus x. Let it be as such. Second, f minus g, f minus g into x, f of x minus g of x, which is equals to root x minus x हो जाएगा. ये उसकी वैल्यू पुट अप कर देंगे वहां पे. थर्ड, f into g will be f into g x, which can be as f of x into g of x. ये हो जाएगा root x into x. रूट x को अपन लिख सकते हैं x to the power 1 by 2 into x, which becomes x to the power 1 by 2 plus 1 x to the power 3 by 2 by loss of the exponents. Next we comes to the question number fourth one here, that is division. F divided by g, f divided by g into x, f of x upon g of x will be equals to f of x is our root x and g of x is our x. So it becomes 1 upon root x, where x will be always greater than 0 and also x should not be equal to 0. अगर x की वैल्यू 0 हो जाएगी तो भी ये फंक्शन नॉट डिफाइंड हो जाएगा. or if x will be less than 0, then it will become a square root of negative quantity, which is not possible. So these are the two questions related to algebraic functions: addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now let's move to the next topic: composition of two functions. Let f and g be the two functions and फंक्शन f का डोमेन d1 ले लेते हैं, फंक्शन g का डोमेन d2. लेट द डोमेन ऑफ फंक्शन f be d1 and domain of function g be d2. f and g are the two functions. Then f operation g and g operation f, o means operation or composition, is the function defined by f operation g equals to f operation g x variable function of x, which will be equal to f of g of x. f of g of x, f operation g of x will be equals to f of g of x, function of g of x, and g operation f will be equals to g operation f x, g of f of x. So g of f of x, g is a function of f of x. So now I am going to discuss these two, how to calculate, by giving you the example. If f of x is equals to cos x and g of x is x square plus 5, then we have to calculate f operation g, g operation f. Okay, and one more thing I am going to add it, that is you must calculate f of g into pi by 2 and g of f into pi by 2. Let's see what comes. So f operation g equals to f operation g x. By formula it becomes f of g of x. Clear? ये हमने इतना लिख लिया. अब g of x हमारा क्वेश्चन में क्या दिया हुआ ये देखेंगे. क्या दिया है? x स्क्वायर प्लस 5. तो इसको f एज इट इज लिखेंगे और ब्रैकेट लगा के ये g of x का पूरा फंक्शन हमने लिख दिया x स्क्वायर प्लस 5. अब ये हमारा बन गया फंक्शन x की वैल्यू एट x स्क्वायर प्लस 5 क्या होगी. तो f of x हमारे पास क्या दिया हुआ है? cos x. So in place of this x, I have to now substitute this value x square plus 5. It means cos x square plus 5. ये पूरा x, this is in bracket single. So ये x के पूरे इस value पे x square plus 5 use the bracket. Now this I had calculated. अब यहाँ पे क्या पूछा गया था कि fog of x pi by 2 plus 5. So pi by 2 plus 5 मैं नहीं लेता हूँ, इसको मैं कुछ दूसरी वैल्यू ले लेता हूँ. लेट इट बी 2 ले लेता हूँ. ठीक है. तो जब मैंने f ऑपरेशन g ऑफ x कैलकुलेट कर लिया, इसकी वैल्यू निकालने के लिए मुझे f ऑपरेशन g ऑफ x कैलकुलेट करना होगा. I have to calculate f operation g of x for getting the value of f operation g of 2. So I already got the value of f operation g x is equal to cos x square plus 5. So f operation g 2. अब f operation g of x की वैल्यू क्या थी? cos x square plus 5. तो x के स्थान पे क्या है यहाँ 2, तो इसका फंक्शन ये है, तो cos 2 का स्क्वायर प्लस 5. तो 2 का स्क्वायर हो गया 4 प्लस 5, दैट इज इक्वल्स टू cos 9 as it is. That will be our answer for f operation g of 2. Now let's move to the g operation f. G operation f will be g operation f of x g of f of x, ये हमने फॉर्मूला लिख लिया by the composition of two functions. अब f of x value is given in the question is cos x, so in place of f of x you put cos x. अब ये बन गया फंक्शन g of x. तो g of x क्या है, x square plus 5, लेकिन यहाँ क्या है, g of cos x we have to calculate. That's why in place of the function, given function in the question x square place we have to put cos x. That becomes cos x the whole square plus 5, which is equals to cos square x plus 5. देखिए यहाँ पे ब्रैकेट नहीं लगेगा, it is cos square x, इस x के स्थान पे सिर्फ cos x आएगा, cos square x plus 5. Now I have to calculate g operation f at pi by 2. Now already I have found the value of g operation f of x is equals to cos square x plus 5, but in place of x now I want pi by 2. So last value जो आई है cos square pi by 2 plus 5, as cos 90 is 0, so 0 plus 5 is equals to 5. So that is our answer. So be careful while solving these questions. All these notes you have to write down in the fair copy. Understood all of you? All the notes whatever I am teaching, that you have, whatever the questions, examples I am solving, you have to write down in your fair copy. Followed all of you? Okay. Now let's move to the next one. Question: if f of x equals to e to power 2x and g of x equals to log root x, find f dot g, f operation g, g operation f. So solution: f dot g x f of x into g of x हो जाएगा, और f of x हमारे पास क्या है, e to the power 2x into log root x. अब e to the power 2x और इस log root x को मैं x to the power 1 by 2 कर सकता हूँ, और ये 1 by 2 log m to the power n. In the previous I have explained you the laws of logarithm. Log m to the power n and log n, exponent will become the coefficient of log x. So 1 by 2 सामने आ गया, e to the power 2x log x, that will be your final answer. This is the first one. Second, f operation g of x, f of g of x हो जाएगा, और g of x हमारे पास क्या है, log root x, तो ये बन गया log root x. अब f of x हमारे पास क्या है, e to the power 2x, तो e to the power 2 और x के स्थान पे ये पूरा वैल्यू आएगा log root x. So e to the power 2 into log x to the power 1 by 2 by the same formula. This coefficient power will come to the coefficient 1 by 2 log x. ये 2 and 2 cancel, we get e to the power log x, और e to the power log x की वैल्यू होती है x. e to the power log x is always equals to x. Third, g operation f of x, g of f of x, ये बन गया फंक्शन g of x, लेकिन f of x हमारे पास क्या है, e to the power 2x. So here we will write down e to the power 2x. Now e to function g of x is our log root x. Okay, log root x means in the function g of x, in place of x we have to substitute e to the power 2x. Now here log under root e to the power 2x. Now it becomes log e to the power x power 1 by 2. Okay, so x to the power n to the power n will become log e to the power x. ये 2 and 2 cancel हो जाएगा, 2x into 1 by 2 log e to the power x. Now the formula is log m to the power n is n log m. So this x will come to the coefficient of log. So x log e, and the value of log e is always 1. So it becomes equals to x. So 1, 2 and 3. This question is very important. You have to solve in your fair notebook. Question number second solution. Again the same variety of question we see. Function x, f of x is given x cube and g of x is given sin x. Find g operation f operation g and f operation g pi by 3. First I am going to calculate g operation f. So g operation f x, g of x. So f of x function is our x cube. So here we will write down x cube. Now it becomes the function of g of x. Function of g of x is sin x. x के स्थान पे x cube put up कर देंगे. So it becomes sin x cube. Don't write sin x the whole cube. Sin x the whole cube and sin x cube, they are different. This is the first. Second, f operation g. F operation g x. F of g of x. So g of x is now our sin x. So substitute the value here, g of x, sin x. Now it becomes a function of x. Function of x is given x cube. So इस x के स्थान पे sin x put up करेंगे function में. So sin x as it is the whole cube. So whole cube. Sin x the whole cube can be written as sin cube x. So f operation g pi by 3. In place of x now it is pi by 3. Value क्या आया था f operation g का? Sin x the whole cube. So sin x की वैल्यू यहाँ पे क्या हो रही है? pi by 3. So put pi by 3 the whole cube. Pi by 3 means sin 60 degree. Pi you consider now in the trigonometry 180 degree. So 180 divided by 3, 60 degree, sin 60. And last time you have already studied the sin 60 value is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 the whole cube. Root 3 का cube, root 3 into root 3 into root 3 will become 3 root 3 and 2 का cube, 2 into 2 into 2, 8. So that is our value for g operation f, f operation g and f operation g pi by 3. Okay? So all these questions again and again I am telling in the video that you have to prepare the notes, you have to write down in your fair copy. Now let's move to the third question. If f of x equals to x and g of x equals to 1 by x, then prove that f of g of x equals to g of f of x. It is not a power, huh? Be careful. It is 1 by x. Solution. LHS. F of g of x. G of x is our 1 by x. तो ये बन गया f of 1 by x. F of x is our x. So in place of x we have to put now this value complete 1 by x. ये हो गया आपका LHS. RHS. G of f of x. f of x आपके पास क्या है? x. G of x. And what is now g of x? That is 1 by x. So in place of x, if we are going to substitute again this value x, we will get same 1 by x. So from equation 1 and equation 2, we can say that f of g of x is equals to g of f of x. That's all for this question. Now we come to question number 4. Very important question it is. Solution. f of x is given 1 minus 1 by x. Okay, so first what I have to calculate here, f of 1 by x. तो सबसे पहले मैं इसकी वैल्यू को कैलकुलेट करूंगा. So f of 1 by x will be equals to 1 minus 1 upon इस x के स्थान पे 1 by x. In place of this x I am going to substitute this value now to get f of 1 by x. So what happens now? 1 minus, this will become a reciprocal, 1 upon 1 minus x. Now f of 1 by x, in place this value f of 1 by x, what I got? F of 1 by x value 1 minus x. So this I am now going to write here 1 minus x. Now it becomes as f of x, but in place of x there is 1 minus x. F of x is given 1 minus 1 upon x. So it will become now 1 minus 1 upon this function, but in place of this x we have to substitute 1 minus x. Now take LCM. 1 minus x, 1 minus x minus 1. So minus 1 and plus 1 cancel. We get minus x upon 1 minus x. Once again you can see f of x is given 1 minus 1 upon x. Then find f of 1 by x. To get the value, first I have to calculate this curly bracket term, f of 1 by x. So for calculating f of 1 by x, in place of this x there is a 1 by x. So in place of this x also we have to put 1 by x, and we simplify it, we got 1 minus x. Now f of 1 by x, in place of this we now put 1 minus x, f of 1 minus x. Now the function is 1 minus 1 by x, but here in place of x we have to put 1 minus x. So 1 minus 1 upon, और इस x के स्थान पे 1 minus x, and simplify, that will be our final answer. Okay? Now let's go to the question number 5. If f of x equals to 3x upon x minus 1 and phi of x is equals to x upon x minus 3, then we have to show that f of phi of x equals to phi of f of x. So solution, LHS, f of phi of x. Phi of x is x upon x minus 3. This becomes function of x. Now here in place of x I have to substitute this complete value, 3 into x upon x minus 3, ये हो गया numerator, and x upon x minus 3 minus 1. 3x upon x minus 3 reciprocal after LCM, and x minus x plus 3. This and this cancel, this and this cancel. 3x by 3, we get value x. Now RHS, phi of f of x. So phi of f of x की वैल्यू क्या है? 3x upon x minus 1. It becomes phi of x, but phi of x is x upon x minus 3. So x के स्थान पे 3x upon x minus 1 न्यूमरेटर हो गया. अब डिनोमिनेटर x के स्थान पे 3x upon x minus 1 minus 3. Now simplify. 3x upon x minus 1 reciprocal after LCM. 3x minus 3x and plus 3. So this x minus 1 will be cancelled out. Minus 3x plus 3x cancel. 3x upon 3, that becomes x. So from equation 1 and 2 we can say that LHS is equals to RHS. Now let's move to this is very important question. Question number 6. Solution. For calculating f of g of x, f of x plus 1 upon x minus 3, ये हुआ g of x के स्थान पे x plus 1 upon x minus 3 substituted. Now it become function of x, हर x के स्थान पे पूरी वैल्यू डाल दी है. So 2 into x plus 1 upon x minus 3 and x plus 1 upon x minus 3 plus 1, ये हो गया. अब open the bracket, 2x plus 2 minus 3 into x minus 3 LCM upon x minus 3 reciprocal x minus 3, and we take x plus 1 plus x minus 3 LCM के बाद ये x minus 3 कैंसिल हो गया. 2x plus 2 minus 3x and plus 9, 2x plus 2 minus 3x plus 9 upon x plus 1 plus x minus 3, 2x minus 3x minus x and 9 plus 2 11, 2x minus 3, 11 minus x upon 2x minus 3 is the value of function of g of x. Sorry, 1 minus 3 here will be minus 2. So it will be 11 minus x upon 2x minus 2. So in the same way, now you can calculate the value of g of f of x. So this part you solve it by your own, will be homework. So I have finished both the chapters, sets and the relations and functions. In the next video class, I am going to start the third lesson. Just I am telling you in the video, purchase big one ग्राफ कॉपी, बड़ी वाली एक ग्राफ कॉपी परचेस करके रखिए, because it is possible, it can be I am going to start the new lesson related to graphical questions. So please, whenever you get the time, you purchase one big graph copy near about, I think so price 20 rupees. You purchase it for all of you. And chapter number 1 set and chapter number 2 relations and functions will be 2 chapters coming for your first pre-midterm examination as MCQ questions. So best of luck for your examination. Thank you to all.